All right, guys. Oh man, I actually ran back to the south side. I forgot. I forgot we're on the north side now. Welcome back to week 4. We are just looking at some of this third age. I'm looking at the third age mage hat to start. Oh, man, there's some really good flips it looks like for it. We got it for 21.18. And as you can see here, this is why we price checked last week at mid. They appear to be selling quite decent amount, so we're going to chuck it in for 23.2 maybe. We don't put it in for too low. Maybe just a little bit over mid. Okay, 23,250k. That would be awesome. All right, starting off the week strong. Hopefully, we're looking at some good flips on the top row, all our third age, and hopefully the Staff of Balance sells. We've had that now for over a day, but I got it so cheap that not worried about it. Ornate Maul handles would be a nice flip as well, so we'll see how we go. And then just some pretty easy ones on the Wyvern Bones. Trying to sell off the papaya fruits. It's still a profit here. I'll work out tonight once I sell. And wouldn't it be awesome if we could get some profit off blighted super restores? Guys, it's been about 2 minutes since that recording, and we have sold the Staff of Balance to make a 2.6 million profit. That's crazy good. We're going to try and nab another one as well for really cheap if we can. If we can't, we'll just bump it up a bit later. Oh, it is sad times for the ChatGPT account, but it goes to show you that the future is still within our grasp, boys. We can still merch better, but to its credit, even with the big market crash, we're up 35 mil in 3 weeks. That's not too shabby at all. So I'm going to I'm going to keep trying a few of the merches we were trying. Maybe get rid of the boots. The Spectral, I would like to do more, but I don't have 85 smithing on my main, and I don't want to have to ask my friend every single time. So I'll have a quick squiz and look, but I definitely want to try these dragon darts again because the margins were crazy. So maybe I'll just try and thin it out a bit. The steel bars seem to be pretty good too. And then of course the dragon bolts. I mean, come on. As if we're going to stop merching those. They're so good. Good evening, all my fellow RuneScape enjoyers. We are back for night 22 or night 1 of the final week on the ChatGPT account. We have not been able to get any dragon darts. That sucks. Happily sold these dragon bolts for a good profit, 43 mil. I'll put on screen how much we just made off that. Probably about a mil and a half. Some easy flips on the steel bars. You love to see it. Gonna be a bit more of the same at the moment. I'm cooking dinner, so I don't have... Oh no, wait. Oh my god, I'm an actual idiot, dude. Why do I do this? It's the south side, I swear. What do we buy them for? I can't even tell. 5.26. God damn, we lost money. That's alright. We've got more of these infinity hats. Maybe we can make plenty more back off this. I'll consult some graphs. And look at the spread we got going on the cannonballs. That is absolutely wild. Business as usual here. If I see anything interesting, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I will see you on the main. It's a lot more interesting over there. We're in to day 23. And it is looking good, fellas. Looking good on most of the stuff. Let's have a quick run through. We made a nice, I'll put on screen, I think 22.7. It's at 1.5 mil. Range legs haven't sold. No good. 20.2 on the VAMs. So we've made 1.8 mil on the VAMs, dude. These are awesome. This is what we've been looking for. Ornate Maul handles, I was getting worried, so money back on those. Happy with that. And a nice profit here on the Wyvern Bones. Some more blighted restores, so it's nice to get them finally going. Alrighty guys, we've used up pretty much all the cash stack. I want to try these Ring of Endurances. They look like they could have a decent spread. Gonna keep with the same stuff. Third age as usual, and try and keep flipping some, a few mil every day. Finish off strong. Oh, it's an exciting looking morning here on the ChatGPT account. Interestingly, I wanted to look at these infinity hats. We made 500k off them, which is not bad considering it's only a 4 or 5 mil investment. So definitely going to try and sell more and get more of those dragon bolts as usual. Adamant bars looked decent. I only made 200k, but it looks like a big consistent profit. I might try and expand the margins a little bit more. So, and these dragon darts, that's what I'm most excited about. So as you can see, we just bought some for 296. What do we get them for? 2969. Now it says they're selling for 2967, but they're also selling 7 minutes ago for 3173. So take these out. We paid 20.7, and I'm going to put them in for 3170. So that would be a mil profit. Well, we've got 11 minutes till a system update. I only just saw that. But we have some good news. Some of the dragon darts have sold, not all, so we'll quickly see what we can do. Dragon bolts have sold. I wanted to quickly talk about why I think these adamantite bars are good. So you can see we got them for 1740, and they hover, they hover around 1760 with spikes up to 1820. But I think it's important to remember that it takes 5 of them to make an adamant plate body, and an adamant plate body high alks for 9,984. So basically 10k, which means that the price of these really can't go any lower. So even though it's quite a big investment just to make maybe 400 or 500k, to me it's pretty safe. So this is the all-time graph for adamant bars. This goes back to March 2017, and you'll see they never drop below 1700. And we're getting them for 1740, so they are an incredibly safe bet in my opinion. I'm going to keep trying them, and I think we're just going to try and get them like we are 1740 and try and sell them for 1820. So this is something I wanted to show you guys since day one. We just made 1 mil profit off an 8 mil investment on these blighted super restores, which is what I was trying to show since day one. These swings can be really huge, so let's try and run that one back again. Alright guys, I'm pumped. It is day 25, the day of the tactical nuke, and it's a beautiful Friday morning, and we're looking like we've nuked the GE a little bit. No, that was kind of cringe. Yeah, but you know what's not cringe? Ring of Endurance is sold, and we actually made a bit of profit there on those. That is a win. Papaya's been going pretty good. Some of this third age though, what's going on with the mage hat? And even the blighted's buying, so looking pretty good. Alright, let's have a look-see. We actually got a fair amount of these bones to peaches for once, which is nice. There looks to be a pretty decent margin, so we'll chuck them in for 1147, which would be a 700k profit, after tax of course. Third age VAMs, I'll put on screen how much we made from them. I think it's about 1.5 mil. Blighted restores. See, these things have so much good potential. So we paid 4.5 mil for 2,300 of them. And I'm going to put these in at like 2182. So it'd be 500k there, which for a 4.5 mil investment is pretty damn good. The last thing I wanted to touch on is these clamps. Now remember in the rules, we must insta sell any items left on the night of the last day. So I do want to maybe get these in and try and sell some off. We still have 5 days, so not too worried yet. I just don't want to get stuck holding too many items. Alright, I lied. There's one more item I actually want to try, and that is the Saradomin's tier. There seems to be a decent amount sold every hour for a low volume item. And when the graphs look like this, and they're sort of bouncing all over the place, that usually indicates some good profit can be made. So, might try and get some for this 5385. We will get rid of the wyvern bones for today. Alright, so we've got quite a few green bars. As soon as I find adamant bars and I talk about why they're so good, they're just not even buying. Damn it. So once again, I'm just looking at these Saradomin's tier. We just got them for 5386k, so just under 5.4 mil, and they're looking like someone's pretty much merging these. Looks like the same person really. Up here at 5860, 5836, so where have they gone? Whoops, I haven't even taken them out. It's a bit confusing. We bought them for 5386. We're going to sell them for 58. Man, I'm confused now. Well, we'll put them in for that 11.4, and we paid 10.8. That would be pretty good. I might try and get a few more of these, and then we'll see what's happening. But Ring of Endurance is looking good. I feel like we're really getting on a good groove here on the account. Alright, it has been a good day and a half since I last logged in. And pretty much everything is bought and sold, so that's always good news. Oh, the third age range legs, yes. Got rid of the clamps, good news on them as well. It's making some good money here, well at least offsetting losses there. Bonus to Peaches, I think it's about 700k. A few 100k on the Saradome and Tears. Hopefully these Ring of Endurances are still at a good price. Looking pretty good. No selling on the third age mage hat though, interesting. Okay. So it's looking like we've gotten really lucky on these Rings of Endurances. We've got 3 of them at 8.5 mil and they're selling for 10. So even though it looks like we're going to lose about 700k on the third age mage hat, if we can sell these for 10 mil, that'd be awesome. The one good thing about not playing for over a day is coming back and seeing pretty much everything green. So that is awesome. Awesome news. Dragon Bolts, I think they get a word every single clip. They're just so good. Rune Arrows, I hope they're still at this price because they were a bit high, but I'll check some graphs and see. The Fury Ornament kits are awesome. 2.6 mil. I think we paid 2.2 for them on here. Yep. So that's good. That's nice. Obviously, like, we're not getting those massive merches that we're getting on the main anymore. For a while, it was working better, just having these consistent flips. And the main was getting caught in that big market crash. But now that I've been doing the third age, it's just been working so well. But we'll keep going. You just never know what can happen. There's still a few days left. So we made 4.5 mil on these Rings of Endurances. I did not see that coming. That was just from holding for a day. Just got really lucky with those. The Mage Hat, we've lost like 700k, but we made so much from third age. Actually, we made it back straight away from this for about another mil profit. I think a little bit more. Some more profit from these, 4.3 mil, and we paid 3.9, so it's a nice profit as well. Things are looking pretty good here. Things are looking pretty good after last week. So we've got a new contestant here. I'm thinking these dodgy necklaces. They've got a high limit, 10,000, and a massive margin at the moment. Not sure how often it's going to stay up there for, but thinking we'll try and get some for about 12.30. So I'm thinking I might stay away from the Ring of Endurances. Their margin at the moment is incredible, but they are spiking so much that I don't want to buy 2 or 3 of them at, you know, try and get them around 10 mil and then they just drop straight back down. I'm going to be a little bit cautious here. Damn. There's a few things bought here. Quite a few things. I cannot believe I've bought more of these clamps. What am I actually doing? But the third age has bought, which is nice to see. Got all the dodgy necklaces. Those look pretty interesting. So I'm keen to see if we can turn a massive profit on those. That'd be really nice. Alright, so let's have a look. Look, Addy bars as well. That was the easiest. What was it? 17.6 mil. I think we paid 17 mil for 10k of those. I actually won't show. Hold on. 34, so we paid 17 mil and made an easy 600k. Hopefully we'll be able to do the same again. Like I said, these things are real no-brainers. I wish I'd been informed of them a bit earlier from ChatGPT, but not to worry. So I've just noticed we've got an insane turnaround on these Fury Ornament kits. We sold them for 379k and we paid 292k each. That is insane. 100k, it's like a 30% difference. The dodgy necklaces, there's no way. I can't believe they actually sold. This is at 13.7 and we paid 12.3. That's massive. Why did I only just find out about these now? Also got some money. Man, we made 400k on granite clamps. It's only like 5 mil left or even on those. But no, I'll take it. I'll take it. Got a hilt. It's always a beautiful day when we get a hilt. No, none of the third age van races, but that's alright. Alright, slightly concerned that we have a ton of our money invested with 2 days to go, but there should be plenty of time. I'm already starting to sell off most of this stuff. I put in some lowball offers for some granite clamps and stuff at balance. There was like 1 million GP margin, so why not try and get one more of those? Just gonna leave the hilt in. I don't really want to push the price up anymore. If it's only going to be 700k profit, of course it's nice, but it can be a bit risky when you're dealing with some of these volatilely big items. Alright, as we wind down the series, I've just got a massively lowballed offer in with the rest of the cash stack. This third age full helm selling for between 51 and 56 mil, so if we could get that, that would be insane, but not really counting on it too much. Same with the granite clamps, just buying for way under. So the main things we're looking at is selling these third age VAMs, the range legs. Another hill would be nice, but it doesn't really matter. The dodgy necklaces have been good, so it'd be nice to get at least one more flip of those. So that would be nice. And then papaya fruits was actually selling for about a 400k loss here. They've tanked a bit. So I'm just looking at these blue moon tassets we got yesterday. We paid a bit over 2.5 mil around this point yesterday, so that is really unfortunate. We're gonna have to lock in a loss on them probably. Okay, so we are at a bit of an impasse. We have pretty much 24 hours, a little bit more, till we need to sell everything off. And the sacred oils have started selling at a high price. I was going to lower them, but I want to show the graph as usual because now I'm a bit confused. So as you can see, we're the ones selling at the moment. 31 minutes ago, though, I might drop them just a bit because I don't want to have to insta sell these. I feel like these would be the sort of item that you would really get caught holding the bag a lot of. So we're gonna take some of them out and sell them for. It's gonna go 2300. We just don't have enough time to really see how they all go. All right, some more solid news. In the house, we have sold the third age range legs for a bit over $1 million profit. We love that. And we've picked up another hilt. So as the standard has been, we will grab a blade and chuck one of those on. I wonder how many of these we've done in this series. Have to be at least like, we reckon 7 or 8. Who knows? But they've been good. The third age van braces are the only things kind of worrying me, but I just looked before and none of them have sold all day. I still have tomorrow morning and a bit of tomorrow night to try and sell them. So I think we're just going to take the third age full helmet out. No point risking that. Get rid of the clamps as well. And maybe we'll just chill with 2000 blighted. It's so weird seeing my G so empty. I've had 8 spots full on 2 accounts for almost 30 days now. Alright, we're just going to chuck this in for mid. It's selling for like 100k over, so happy to see it sell for that. Blighted super restores. If only we had been getting these awesome margins for the whole series, but we found plenty of other good things. They're already selling, so that's good news. But yeah, so it looks like I'll see you guys in the morning of day 30. That's crazy. It's been a whole month. It's been a good month. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. So it's been fun to record. So, and if you're still watching, if you start at week 1 and you're here, you're an absolute legend. Hello, welcome back to day 30 of flipping every day for 30 days. We are on the tail end of this, as I've been saying for, I don't know, last couple of days. But the only 2 things we have left to sell are these papayas and third age van braces. This is what I'm most worried about. As you guys know, we must insta sell anything that hasn't been sold by tonight. So in about 13 hours. So I'm going to have a quick look at G Tracker, try and sell these off. I was thinking about maybe trying to quickly flip something else, but I don't want to risk it. I'm happy with this so far. And unless anything crazy has happened on the ChatGPT account, I will probably see you guys for the price check, which will be tomorrow morning. Okay, this is the last time we will be logging in for the challenge. Those third age VAMs. Please tell me they sold. I do not want to dump them for 1 GP. It just scares me. Oh, thankfully they have sold. Oh, yes. Okay, it is time for the final price check. It has been 30 days of flipping every day for 30 days against ChatGPT, and today we have the final results. A quick recap. After week 1, the main was well ahead by over 7 million GP. At the end of week 2, there was a shock lead change, and ChatGPT account gained the lead by just 137k. That was crazy. Week 3 saw a market collapse, which affected the main much more than the ChatGPT account. However, Through some high margin flips, the main took a commanding lead. Now it's time to see the final results. Who won and how much did we make on both accounts? Let's have a look. We made 61.1 mil on the main in 30 days of flipping. I'm actually pretty happy with that, considering, like I said, the market crashes, and then the ChatGPT account 47 mil. So it was actually a lot closer than I thought. But yeah, 108 mil made over both accounts in 30 days is pretty solid. The ChatGPT account with current bond prices, that's about 3.5 bonds made in 30 days. I was genuinely concerned during weeks 2 and 3 that I was going to lose this challenge and forever be known as a guy who got outmerged by ChatGPT, and that is not a fun thought. But let me know what your thoughts on the series, good, bad, any changes or ideas you might make for next time. But if there's one thing we've learned, it's that if you want to make money flipping items, there's no excuse not to start. Even ChatGPT recommends some excellent items, the most notable being the Dragon Bolts Unfinished, the Fury Ornament Kits, Cannonballs, and Rune Arrows. I'd say the main's best flips were probably the Zami Hilts, the Third Age Range Legs, Clue Boxes, and Gilded Boots. Anyways, if you enjoyed the series, drop a like, drop a sub if you're new here, and I will see you guys very soon with something different. Maybe we'll go over some of the best flips for this series, I'm not too sure. Let me know if you're surprised by how close it was. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I've got 108 mil I need to go spend. And I will see you guys in the next one.